Hello guys, welcome back to One True Legends. Today we are going to be doing an unboxing and review of the DJI series camera adapter. If you have a DJI mic mini or DJI mic 3 or any mic of that matter, you can actually connect it directly to the hot shoe mount of your camera. It has to be Sony camera, it doesn't work with any other camera. Your mic, you don't need the 3.5 audio cable to go into the camera. All you need is the actual hot shoe. I got this for literally £25. It makes using the camera much more convenient instead of having to use the cable. I'm using the cable right now to film with my camera, but I'm going to show you my setup after. So without further ado, we are now going to open this up. So yeah, as you can see, so in here we get, I think it's already come out, we get some cover. Let's see what cover this is for. So I'm not sure what this is for, but I guess we'll find out in a minute. This is pretty much everything that's in the box. You get this instruction manual, so it tells you how to put it on your camera adapter. And of course, over here you get the adapter itself. So let's open it up. We get the adapter. As you can see, it looks really premium. So over here you got a USB Type-C port to actually plug into. Then you've got the cover to actually protect these pins because it's quite delicate and they can easily get damaged. If it's in the camera, it should be fine. So yeah, this is the camera adapter. As you can see, I'm gonna decrease the shutter speed just to show you it properly. So as you can see, this is what the camera adapter looks like. It's really good. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to switch to my iPhone and I'm going to show you how I'm going to mount this microphone onto the camera. Alright, so I've got my camera right over here. The setup I was using. Right now I'm using a different set of microphone for my iPhone so I can film this segment. This is what the DJI mic receiver would look like. So I've got my DJI mic mini over here, which is what I was using earlier in the video. There's a big aux cable sticking out, and of course you might accidentally yank it. It just makes the whole setup a bit bulky, and if you want to put this back in your camera bag, it might be a bit difficult. But the good thing is that it's slim, because when you put the adapter on, it will make it a bit thicker, but I think it's worth it to actually get rid of this cable. You don't want this cable sticking out, and you don't want this door open all the time. So yeah, I'm going to show you what it's like to actually have the adapter onto the actual camera. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to remove this adapter, and what you actually need, this receiver should come with the USB Type-C adapter. So that's what I usually use, but when I use the camera, I take this off. When I use my iPhone, I actually put it on this USB Type-C adapter anyway. So what I'm going to do, as you can see, put the arrows in, you make sure it's plugged in properly. And then, as you can see, you get the adapter over here. You want to plug it in this way, like so. And as you can see, it's now snugly in. It may move a little bit, but it's not really big of an issue. And then simply remove this, put this on the camera, and that is it. We now got the mic mini receiver on the camera, and without any issues we can now record without having the adapter. So this can stay closed now. We can record a video with this. And yeah, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to try it out. So the audio quality might be pretty much similar. What I'm going to do, I'm now going to see if I can fit my camera bag. It does make it a little bit taller. That's the trade-off with this adapter. Can I fit it in? That is the question. And look, it fits in perfectly without me having to interfere. But the only thing is, when there's no microphone connected, it actually tries to look for the microphone. It sees something's connected, so that's why you can't use the camera's microphone. That is the only issue with this. But once your DJI mic's connected, my DJI mic mini is now connected to the receiver, and it may take a while for it to load. I'm wearing my DJI mic right now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn it on while the camera's off, and as you can see, it's connected now. So now that's on, we should now be able to see the microphone. As you can see, we're getting the microphone. So yeah, this is a recording test. I'm now recording with the DJI mic mini adapter for your Sony camera. So this is the microphone. I'm talking right into it right now. I'm going to stop recording. I'm going to turn this camera off. We'll see if it actually turns off. Thing is, it actually stays on now. I think when you turn it on manually. But the good thing is that I can actually just remove this adapter, put it in my bag when I don't need it. When I need it, I just quickly just put this on. So that's another good thing. Instead of actually having to mess around with the cable and plugging it in, this is actually much more convenient. When this is off and I turn it on, it's not connecting for some reason. Maybe if I wait a while, it might connect. I think what's actually happening is that instead of it using internal battery, it's actually using the camera's battery to actually power up this receiver. But as you can see, it's been on for a while now, and I'm not sure why it's not connecting. When I turn it on manually, that's when it actually connects. So like, let's say if I turn it off now, I turn it on like so. It will connect automatically, watch. See, it connects when it's off, and I power it on like that. I'm going to audio recording. We're going to go to shoot microphone set, and you can actually change it. 24-bit, 16-bit. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to turn it on. So I have to turn it on manually when the camera's on. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's a issue with my model, because I've seen people when they reviewed this receiver just turn on automatically and connected. Mine does not connect automatically. Maybe I have to see how to fix it. Maybe I just have to leave it on all the time. But maybe it charges the receiver anyway. So if the camera charges the receiver anyway, that means the battery should not run out on this receiver. So I don't have to charge it separately. So that's the actual benefit to this. What I'm going to do, I'm going to do some sound tests to compare the audio between this and the aux cable. Alright, so I'm recording with the 3.5mm aux cable with the DJI mic mini receiver connected straight to the DJI mic mini. This is the DJI mic series camera adapter. This is a test to see if there's any difference in sound quality. So right now you'll hear me from this. What I'm going to do, I'm not going to speak for 5 seconds when there's minimal sound. Alright, so I've just removed this 3.5mm audio jack from the camera, and I'm now using the mic mini camera adapter right now, so you'll hear me with the camera adapter. I'm going to find out if there's a difference in sound quality in editing. Then I'm not going to speak for 5 seconds to hear any difference in when there's no sound. So before I was recording in 16-bit, now I'm recording in 24-bit. Now I'm going to find out if there's any difference in audio quality from that. I'm still using the mic series adapter, and I'm also not going to speak for 5 seconds to hear the difference in sound quality. Did it sound the same or did it sound different? Let me know in the comments. Alright, so that was my unboxing and review of the DJI series camera adapter for Sony cameras. So yeah, I would recommend this adapter if you would like to have a seamless connection without having to plug in your aux cable every time. Just have it straight on the camera and potentially have better audio recording if there's any difference in audio recording. And it works with pretty much every single Sony camera that supports the hot shoe connectivity. I'm using the a6700 right now. It will work probably with your other Sony cameras. If you check on DJI's website, it makes filming a lot more convenient with this camera by using this microphone adapter. So anyway guys, I'm gonna end this video now. Thank you for watching, and I'll speak to you in the next one.